Hi, everybody. Okay, you have to see where I'm pulled over. I'm on a ferry road. I've just been out and about running some errands, and I was looking for somewhere else to go barefooting today, just because I was like, where I'm at is going to get a little bit boring for me, I think. So we're here, we've got no shoes on, we've just got out of the car. Look at this. Look at this ferry road, you guys. Hold on. Look at all these trees. It's super narrow. So yeah, so I may not be able to be on here long because the because if anyone needs to pass, then I'm gonna need to move the car. But oh my goodness, I'm feeling instantly already so much more connected and just happy and content. I find this really interesting. I was thinking about this today, and I wonder if anyone watching has any thoughts about this particular topic. So, women and their moon cycles, their menstrual cycles. I call it a moon cycle. I do a lot of work with women, connecting, helping them reconnect with that sacred chalice and their bodies and embodiments and sacred feminine. And women have their moon cycle, right? It tends to be in alignment with some aspect of the moon. I hear a car coming, so I may have to cut this video short. And just before we bleed, every part of the lining in our womb space has collected everything that we've been transmuting, everything that we've been alchemizing over that past month. And when it's finally time to release, oftentimes there is this sensation that some people call PMS or PMT, right? Just before you start to bleed, where you might feel a little bit more emotional. Hormones are a little bit different in the body. They always peak and flow and shift about, especially in the female body. And what's really interesting is that, we can feel all this emotion or impatient or anything like that. And it's at those times where you kind of would just want to hibernate and cocoon. But at those moments as well, and obviously there's so much more to it than that. This is just a very, very, very basic, watch some of my courses on all the Yoni Love series if you want to know a little bit more about the moon cycle. But what's really interesting is in those moments where we really want to hibernate, just spending a few minutes, whether you're stood still, whether you're walking, just to be literally in this nature right here, breathing in a different space, surrounded by fae beings as well. I don't know if you can see them as well. The angelics that are all around us, our teams of light, the elements. Look, I've got a stream right here. These roads are pretty much always flooded through winter. So I'm very grateful that we're above zero right now, because I would much prefer to be driving on these roads whilst they're wet rather than icy. But what an instant relief, one instant connection, one instant alleviation of any of those feelings that you may get. Impatience and emotion, and that emotion simply needs to flow, right? And when we do start to bleed, we often feel that instant release on that day one because of that emotion being released with the blood, right? All the alchemy. It's interesting because moon cycles are not meant to be painful. They're not meant to hurt us. But our diets and how we kind of treat our body and many other things, the stresses that we have, many other things really have quite a big impact. Like what we see, what we absorb, what we digest around us, and that's not just food and liquid, that's energy, that's what we're tuning into, that's what we're watching, things like that. It's just so calm and peaceful. I hear some type of bird in the background, and instantly I feel like all is well. there is a car coming. I'm going to wrap this video up. Happy day 21. Thank you so much for your love, and I'll see you next time.